What's going on, guys? Welcome back to day number 6, I think, of Le Mans. Today is the Tuesday. Like, no track action today. We are going to the museum. So we'll record this year because I don't think we did last year. And it's new this year, apparently. There's new things. So that's interesting for us. And then after that, we're going to go... They are setting up some shops in the track today. Or some shops should be set up today. So we're going to go in and have a nose because... At least today we don't have to worry about missing track action if we're walking on the track. And then we'll probably get some more clips and pictures on the track ourselves like yesterday. And we have the 360 cam today, so we'll make sure to get some clips from that too. So yeah, another action-packed day for us. Let's get right into it. This is the track map if you want to see what to do. Fun fact, this map shows you places on the circuit, yeah? It doesn't show us where we are. I know where we are, we're up past here on the outside of the track, but the map doesn't tell you that. So that's getting a bad review for me. 5 stars. What would Willie ask us say? 2 stars? 4 stars. Okay, we're gonna go to the museum now, so let's go. So we're here in the museum. This is the tricolour that starts the race. So this, all the famous celebrities will wear this to start the race. I can't remember doing it this year. This is the old racing gear they used to wear. So like they've come so far in however long, you know, compared to like old versus new, you know. So as you can see, these are all the different types of tickets over the years. So this is the most recent, so like the new stuff here, and then you have all the older stuff, and I assume they're for different grandstands and stuff. So it's all different. Really cool. This is Tetra Rouge back in 1968. I wasn't even a thought. My parents weren't even a thought for a fact. So that's how long ago that is. It's obviously changed now. Less trees, more barriers. Very interesting. We have a tyre over here, a Michelin tyre. This is a brand. Yeah, this is brand new. It's very sticky. I felt these in Daytona because I remember I went up to the guys. I don't know if you were there, and I was like, "Oh, can I touch it?" Oh yeah. I always wondered, and they actually, this is soft, and then you can actually feel these. I don't know. I wish I knew what the point of them was. I can't remember what the point of them was. I need to do some more research, but yeah. But that gives the stickiness to the tyre. This is one of the early Le Mans cars. It's a 4-cylinder engine, so that is very different from today's type of cars. And I said today's type of cars. I'm going to point at the Audi R18 e-tron, and even though that's today's modern technology, that's about 10 years old? Yeah, it's almost 10 years old. So we have the placard here which says 2013, that's 13 years old now. So even though it's more modern than that, it's still not brand new. So that had a 6-cylinder diesel engine. That's just the difference of that, and they've obviously got more refined technology and stuff as they kept going on. Now I'm not sure if that's an actual Le Mans car or if it's a replica. I assume it's the actual ones, considering it's in the actual museum. So you can see inside the steering wheel and stuff that the guys, I'm pretty sure that's the actual one that they used for the race, but it's here. We have more videos of it here going through scrutineering on the side, and you can see the older version of the scrutineering with the older car behind it. And they've obviously got more refined ways of doing scrutineering and better ways and easier ways, but it's very in depth to make sure no one's cheating. You can see a lot of the Le Mans cars set up here in the I assume this is a tribute room, is it? A showroom? But you get a nice panning shot there now of all the cars. You have a lot of the older GT racers and the newer stuff mixed in with the older hypercars and, well, prototypes really, is what you would call them. I'm not going to read through everything on the side because one, I've got too much time on my hands not to be able to do that, and second, there's just a lot of reading and I don't want to be stuck here all day reading. But if you come down here to one of my personal favourites, it's the Ford GT in the corner. If you've ever watched the movie Ford vs Ferrari, this is the one they used, an 8-cylinder V8, and it's such a good looking car, and it was one of the cars ahead of its time. And it's alongside, I believe, that is the Ferrari that they've raced back in 1965, and that was a 12-cylinder V12. So that was what Ford was pitting against Ferrari, and they actually beat them. These are the famous Ford versus Ferraris. This is where it all started for these two. Obviously they kept making them more throughout the years. Shame that rivalry only lasted about 5-6 years, and then they stopped, obviously. New regulations. I just want to show you, I want to turn our attention to the CLK GTR over here. This is a car I have never seen in the flesh before until today. Same as myself. Or it's the CLK LM, sorry, not the GTR. I think it would, Mark Webber would have flipped one of these, if I do remember correctly. But wow, seeing these old cars is incredible. And then you can see the Bentley prototype car as well, which was 2003. That's so long ago, and it still looks brand new. It looks like a today's modern racer, which I'm surprised is a 2003 car. I think Bentley should make a comeback. And if you look over in the corner, you have Peugeot. That's one of their early prototypes as well. I'm sure as we move along the museum, we probably see the more up-to-date Peugeot that they use. And you have all these little stands here of the different eras of Le Mans, with newer cars and older cars, depending on what one you're looking at. If you look at the one behind, it's the older stuff with the older pit road and stuff, so it's changed a lot over the years. 1927, which I believe was the first year of Le Mans, 1927. That was 99 years ago. That's what it used to look like. And now this is going to be, I'm going to guess, 1995. Yeah, look. So that's where it's come from. So that's what, how many years? That's 50 years almost. Then if we go over here, well, you can see this is 1952, so this is a couple of years after the first iteration. And like, even the top grandstand above the pits here didn't really exist. They had the number boards, and they had multiple guys manning the number boards of where cars were and position changes and stuff. Then you have the guys along top of the pits there, just on top of the, which is very Daytona style today. You're just on top of the pits, there's no actual garage, it's just there, which is very, very interesting. 1952. Oh, you can look through here. Oh, let me have a look. I'm going through Le Village number 9. Oh wow. It kind of does, yes. It kind of looks. If you look at the chicane, before chicane, number 8, which is the very, very last chicane until the start finish straight. You have Arnage, and look at the roundabout there, alongside of Arnage. A Type D racing car. That's a 1901, a 2-cylinder engine. Le Mans, obviously, the first iteration of Le Mans was 1927. So this obviously wasn't racing in any major Le Mans ever, but 1901, that's mental, that's where it started. You can't think, without this kind of thing, or the one behind us here, you're not going to have today's racers, because these kind of shaped the way we looked at race cars. You know, this is what got people into racing, is when they saw people trying to drive these as fast as they could, and that's when they just started getting more and more development done in them. You have an earlier car over here, which is in 1896. This is one of our first tricycles. I'm not going to read it, but I'm going to guess by looking at it. It's the first tricycle that was actually powered by an engine. This vehicle here is in the workshop, so we can't see it. But I raced in the Grand Prix of Le Mans in 1906. It's a long time ago. Again, that's a long time before any of us were even a thought of existence. Look, here we go. Now we have the more up-to-date Peugeots. You have an Alpine and a Jetta, Hertzstein Jetta Porsche. So they're all your, I don't know why the Jetta team is there.
Je pense aux anciens. Ils roulaient seuls dans la nuit, sans assistance radio. Des cockpits ouverts au vent, au froid et à la peur. Un territoire d'ombre. C'est là qu'on devient pilote.
that was really good. So that's not a Porsche. Okay, it's just here, just as a tribute to existing. It's not the one that crashed. I'm pretty sure it was the 12 that crashed in 2024. So this is Intel's touching station. You can touch badges and stuff. Ferrari, Bentley, Libby used to touch the Porsche badge. Just yes, you have stuff like that. Steering wheels, old steering wheels. You have the old plant fibre, and I don't know what they were using this in, but they're using it in something. You have the workshop in there. That's where they obviously service cars and fix cars and probably replace broken parts. You have the Porsche here, which is 1978, a 6-cylinder flat 6 I should say. That's a Chernad and Walker tank, 1925, again one of the early racers, a 1.1 litre 4-cylinder engine. So my Civic still has more horsepower. You have the DB Panhard, which is 1959, 2-cylinder 0.7, so really low litre engine. So must be really fast as well because it's really small. You have the Gulf Porsche 917, which is a 1971 car. The Gulf livery, iconic livery on any car it touches, really. I would say. We have a Lancia over here, Lancia Stratus Turbo. It's really known for its rallying, more so than its Le Mans, but it's raced at Le Mans, so it's going to be in the museum with the Le Mans cars. We have more cars over here. We have a CD SP66, which is a 4-cylinder engine. Interesting. I like, this is one of the early ones when you have the spoiler and it was just the 2 fins. So rather than a central shark fin, it was like 2 separate fins, which is an interesting take on the design. So a lot of these manufacturers early on were designing cars and they weren't sharing any kind of blueprints or anything, so they were just doing it on their own. That's a 1958 Jaguar 6-cylinder engine. That's almost 3 litres. So again, one iconic Le Mans racing car. We have a Ferrari over here. Let me just check the board here to tell you what Ferrari it is. It's a Ferrari 312P, which is 1969. A flat 12 engine inside it. So not a V12, a flat 12.
There was an all-female crew that drove that car. It even said on the plaque that it's more known for its rallying achievements, but it's solidified its place in the most historic endurance race by entering to Le Mans, because they wanted to showcase its rallying. So they said, oh, we'll enter in Le Mans. They tried twice. The first year they finished second in class, 20th overall, which is pretty good, I think. All female crew, by the way. And the second time they came back, 2 years later, 1977, it had engine failure. But still cool to see rallying cars come and take part in the endurance race, you know.
So it never actually won a race, but it placed second in its best race, so which is very, very good for its first time out at Le Mans. Le Mans is a really, really difficult track to race at. I'm not going to go through all these cars. They're most Jaguars and Lotuses there, and a Renault here at the very end. We have a Corvette safety car, which is from 1999. That was a safety car in Le Mans. I think they should bring the Corvette back, that one to be exact, because that was a cool, the best safety car of all time. Yeah. Over here we have overalls and we have phones. That looks like a pretty up-to-date overall, I'll be honest with you. And it's a really old phone, so I don't really know what's going on here. Use marshals and all their flags. Blue flags mean your slower cars getting caught by the leaders, please move, or don't move, depending on the situation. Yellow flags is a problem, red flag, race is stopped, green flag, go. You have the medical team overalls, and then you have the media high-vis as well. So if you're part of the media, you're probably wearing pink. I've seen media wear blue as well. So
this car, these 2 cars up here that I want to show you next mean a lot to me.
How about this one? The GR6 shot, really.
Yeah,
so this is an Inaltera GR6, an Italian car, raced in 1977. I think it might have been their only race. Really small wheels, they're like 13-inch wheels.
This car means so much to me. This is the car we grew up with on Forza. This is what got me into Le Mans.
Forza Motorsport 2 and 3.
2 and 3, yeah. How old were we? 2009, 7-year-old me and Adam. We'd load up Forza, split screen. We'd get 2 of these and race down the Mulsanne, and it was the best thing ever.
Now we'd crash them every lap we done, and we'd always remove the chicanes because we never liked going slow. We just wanted to go fast in a straight line. Yeah, that was always fun. We'd also race the AI on split screen, and we'd drive backwards and crash into them. So that was pretty fun, and that was done in this car.
That was the famous Mr. Tom Christensen's car, the Mr. Le Mans. This is also one of Audi's earlier entries. We saw it, it's a 2013 model earlier. This is the 2008, and it's also a TDI engine. Now, this next car, probably the most famous car of all time, the Geffey Tractor. Yes. This is a 1927 4-cylinder 1-litre engine. And yeah, no, of course we're obviously joking. You can see behind me, it's the Mazda 787B sitting here. And there was only 2 of these at Le Mans back in the day when it raced, back in 1991. And people said they were so loud it sounded like the whole track was filled with them. Because they're running a 4-rotary engine, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, quad rotor, so it's a 4-rotary engine. So this is the one that won Le Mans in 1991. I would have loved to have seen this car back when it was driving. Like one of my biggest regrets is not being born before this car was racing at Le Mans. But look, we saw the 767 in Daytona. Because we went to the track too late, we actually didn't see it on track, which I do kind of regret. But at least we didn't know it was going to be on track until afterwards. That's true. I only found it was on track after the Historics running. At least it was only 767 or 787. So also this car was quite unpopular with the FIA because they didn't like it because it made too much noise. So that's an interesting fact. It also says that on the board. So maybe if you come here to read that board, I'm really surprised Mazda made a rotary engine last that long because the apex seals are known for going. This is the bike part of Le Mans, so they do a lot of the bikes here. You Valentino Rossi's one over in the corner, the Honda RC211V. I've read that from the board because I don't know the bike off by heart, obviously. I don't follow the bikes myself personally. Well, I if it's on, I'll watch it, but basically a push bike. It's got pedals on it to start it, and then once it's starting, it kind of goes itself. Very dangerous because once that's spinning, that could take your legs out, as far as I know. And then you have the most modern one over here in the corner. We better go over and check it out. 2013. Oh no, it's not even that one. It's this one in front of me. 2024. This guy. It's the most modern one. I don't know why they put that one after it. That's 2013 KTM, and that's the 2012. Anyways, it's here. They're the bikes. If you're probably more interested in bikes than I am, but they're here. I really like bikes. It's not enough to know enough about the racing here in Le Mans. But you have the Porsche 956B. I'm pretty sure they copied. Mazda actually copied them because that happened before Mazda. But they all share the same styling. But it looks like a door wedge. You wouldn't believe it. It's because they all look like door wedge because the regulations, and because back in the day, and a lot of this is taken into today's kind of manufacturing as well. If it's not broken, don't fix it. You have the 2002 Audi R8. This actually came out before the actual Audi R8, which is the road-going car. It's named after this. It's named after this because it won Le Mans and looked good doing it as well. I really like these open cockpit cars. Now I do think we've gone in a better direction with the likes of the Porsche 919. 919. This is the best car of all time. The best race car on the planet. This one. No car comes close. This right here, this is Libby's favourite car ever. Obviously she grew up loving this car. She had models, she had pictures, posters on her wall of this car. This car came out in 2015. How old is Libby? Libby's 12 years old. Respectfully, Libby did not know what this car was until we told her. If we didn't tell her this is Porsche 919, she would have no idea what it is. Apart from it says Porsche up there and the Porsche badge there. She's like, oh, it's a Porsche. I know that much. This is the best car of all time, Libby. This is why Porsche have all the records, because of this car. Well, those cars helped obviously, but this one and Toyota didn't win like 6 years in a row, doesn't have any records, no? No, because they won 55 times in a row or something like that. No, they have like 19 Le Mans wins, I think. They've won for the 19th time, more than ever. Do you want to know who the second manufacturer is to win in terms of victories at Le Mans? Audi, they've won 13 times. They've only won their last 6, yeah? That's their first, you know? So this is why Porsche and Audi are the top dogs, and Mercedes are shit. Mercedes, I don't speak on his behalf. I do like your cars very, very much. Can you please sponsor me? So this is the 2020 Toyota TS050. This is the actual car. You can see the weathering on it from the race because they go through so much. You have this kind of open area now of some of the cars and how they would have fixed them back in the day. This is not a real human, despite what he might look real, but he's not holding that stance for 12 hours a day because his back will be broken, even though they all do look real though. That's kind of... Hi, I need that car out in about 20 minutes. Can you please get on with it? The man's out. Enzo Ferrari. Yeah, Enzo was there watching it. He put the engine back into the car for him before he has a panic attack. WRC started all this off, by the way, because WRC is legendary. These are open-wheeler race cars. We're just going to glance over them because they're cool. The size of that turbo is crazy, by the way. There's Atkinson's car, look, it's right there next to me. It's a cool car. We'll do something to drop that. So you have a 1970 F1 car, and then you have a 1971 F1 car. And I assume, I'm going to take a guess, that's a 1969 F1 car. And they all kept the same kind of styling as they went on and on and on. And then you have the modern age F1 car. I believe this is the 2023, yes, 2023 Ferrari SF23. I think the wheel disc covers are quite cool as well. The back wheels are bigger though. So the back mechanics are obviously stronger than the front mechanics, that's what I'm learning. And the size of the exhaust, man, that is crazy. The only annoying thing with this car is the fact it's a V12 and not or it's a V6 and not a V12. If this was a V12, then this would be a much better race car, in my personal opinion. What they should have done is put this engine into that car and it would have slapped it around the place. So, there's all the F1 car styles over here. I'm not going to show you everything because again, but I will show you this because this is the 6-wheeler F1 car which I've never seen and I want to really see it. It's got 4 wheels in the front and an arm turned back. They did this because they wanted to be lighter on the front and they wanted to be as low as possible, but they couldn't keep the car stable. They didn't have enough traction. So the way you make more traction is make more surface with the ground. But they can't do that because they made the wheel smaller for a reason. So how do they do that? They make 2 wheels. So that's as far as my knowledge on that goes. If you look at Transformers from 1985, I think is when they came out, Stunticons, Dragstrip transformed into this. So I grew up thinking Dragstrip was just a Decepticon and added his own wheels, but he actually took that car as his own transformation mode. That Lotus, I drove that Lotus in the F1 2013 game. Really cool car, and that 2013 mode on 2013, well, the historic mode was pretty cool as well. This is the 2005 McLaren Mercedes. I really liked the chrome livery they had, and it's got wet weather tyres on. Now, where is the actual car? I don't know. I assume it is. I assume all these cars are real cars. Now you have the rally cars. You have the Alpines and the Fiats and the Lancias, and you have the Audi Quattro. You have the Toyota Celica, which is the one that we were looking at earlier in the video. Yeah. Mark 5. Yes, Mark 5 Celica. I like the bull bar in the front, and it's got a snorkel for when it goes through floods and stuff. This is a very successful rally car, by the way. You have a Lancia Stratos, which is also a very successful rally car. You have the Citroen Zara, which is the rally car, Sebastian Loeb's rally car, and this shaped a lot of childhoods for a lot of people because if you grew up playing video games, you played this on Dirt Rally or
PSP.
Sega Rally, any rally game from 2005 onwards. It really had, this is a 2004 car. A lot of people know that car, especially if you played rallying games. You have the Audi Quattro over here, which is one of my all-time favourite rally cars because just look at it. I don't even need to explain it yet. Just look at it. I don't know a lot of history on how many races and stuff they won. I mean, you can look it up. It's a damn cool car, and it's 4-wheel drive. What more do you want? And then you have a Porsche on steroids, basically, because that's also 4-wheel drive. And it's just, look at it, it's like a monster truck, so really cool. But Quattro's my favourite. You've Michael Schumacher's race winning car from the 2002 season. This is the year I was born, and because I was born that year, Michael Schumacher finished on the podium in every single race and won the championship with like 6 races to spare, all because I was born. That's how lucky of a guy he is that I was born the year he won the championship in 2002. Yeah, Michael Schumacher, ladies and gentlemen. He's got 307 Grand Prix starts, 155 podiums, 91 wins and 7 world titles, and he's still the best in the world. Look what I've just seen. The second best race car
of all time.
Right behind the first best, which isn't the Porsche. The Porsche is actually like 5th actually on my list. It's the W09. He knows that car off by heart because I'm sure he wants to make love to that car, chat. And it's there in front of him. It says it right there. The Merc W09 2018 Hamilton's championship winning car. Yeah, I'm going to let him just tell you. Oh, look at Petrus on the side of it. It's really cool. This Petrus was peak design. I remember I was running a fan account back in the day when this came out, and I was posting pictures and facts about this. Man, I'm reliving my childhood. Also, facts, I do know that is the first year of the Halo, by the way. Oh, Adam knows his stuff, yeah. This is, what year did this, what championship number did Lewis Hamilton win this year, Adam? You already said 5. Oh, he was listening, chat. So how many championships did he have when he was driving this car? He had 4 World Championships when he was driving this car. He won his 4th World Championship in 2017. What race did he win the 5th championship at with this car?
Oh, I can't answer that.
Mexico.
Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that. This wing design also came in 2016 when Mick Rosberg used to be at the team, and that's when a lot of teams started bringing in this kind of type of wing design where it was like, if you go back to like the 2013 cars and stuff, they like just like it goes straight out from the car. This one, it like goes straight down, and it was a really sleek design at the time, and then everyone started copying it, and then they just started making it look ugly.
Also, when he won championship in Mexico, he finished like 9th. This is a Matra MS. This is a French car. Also drove at Le Mans back in the day. There's a thing there. Got 4 victories. Really cool car. Roy's still fanboying over the W09 Merc, which I can't blame him. It is a really, really good looking car. That might be all. I think this is the model area. You have models of a lot of the old cars and new cars, and we'll try to find the modern stuff because we are more modern fans. I like the older stuff, but I'm not that old, so we do kind of just push past the old stuff. I mean, you have the Mazda, which is, you have to respect that. These are cool displays as well, I might add. 1981 to 1982, 1983 to 1984. See, there's a lot of history here with a lot of these models. Oh, of course, it would take you to find Spike. That's 2023 to 2024. Really nice cars there. You have the Audi R8. That's from 2005. Again, we saw the real one of that a while ago. Come over here, we have the Toyota, the number 8 Toyota. That's Alonso's winning car. Well, obviously not this one, this is a model, obviously. But it's on display. Really lovely looking car. You have 2017, 2018 stuff here. So it's just a lot of history here. A lot of history. And that concludes the museum part of this video. Again, if you want more of the facts, you're going to need to look it up or come here yourself. It's really good to come here. It changed the video. We were here last year. You have the newer displays for the next coming years. They have ready set up. That will call it, and we're just going to go through the store now. There's no point in us recording that. I hope you enjoyed, and if there's any facts in it, let them know in the comments and tell me how dumb I am. That was it for the museum. I hope you guys did enjoy that. Our rendition of it. I hope it was good. It was probably just a lot of waffle and pure, utter bollocks and shit, to be honest with you. But either way, I hope you enjoyed. We're going to go back inside the track now. We're going forward to Le Mans. I'm going to try, when the race is over, because I'm not letting anyone through, I'm going to try pull in here just to get a picture of this sign. I had the opportunity to do it the last day, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't, but I'll try it. But yeah, we're going to go back inside the track now and see what we can do. Please tell us about your new truck. This is my brand new truck. I just bought it for €500 million. Yeah, I'm about 10 feet tall, so that would tell you this is about 20 feet tall. It's actually and that's only up to the bonnet. To the roof is 50. Yeah, exactly. But my private jet, my wife landed in this actually, so I'm going to go do that, so I'll see you later. We're in the Porsche paddock here with the, I believe it's 99 Le Mans winning Porsche, which is a sick car to see. So we're here, we came to our grandstand seats just to see what they're like, because I've never been here. All the fans as well have never been here. So I said I'd come down, we'd have a look. Here's the view. It's not, you know, at least we have a cover like last year. It's just the recorded view is a bit awkward, but look, it's a view. We get to chill out, we get to stretch our legs, you know, we're chilling. We're going to take a break now because we've been walking all day long. And then we're going to go back up to the fan zone behind the pits, like the paddock area, that type of place. And see what else we can do. We've come down into the fan zone area, and there's a group of these, I don't know what these are, to be honest. Go-karts, just souped up go-karts. Yeah, there's a load of them. But I want to turn your attention to this. Look at this, Diggy. You know what we call load chat? We call them max power go-karts. That's when you take the max power style and put it on a go-kart, because why not? Oh yeah, that's why I came over. I want to see. So I want to turn your attention to the truck. So they do racing at Le Mans. These trucks, okay, they race out places around the globe as well, but they do race at Le Mans, and I've never seen one in the flesh, so it's cool to see. I know they do some as well in the UK, which I need to go to because these things are sick. Look at the engine. I didn't realize it was so far back, man. It's a man engine, look at that. Right. It's a man lorry. Yeah, it's a man lorry as well. Yeah. It doesn't say it, but it is a man lorry. Yeah, it looks like it, yeah, you can see it, yeah.
That's incredible, isn't it? Racing trucks. You cannot get better than racing trucks.
It's got a crash bar in the back so people can't ram it.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
That's really cool, isn't it?
They're really well done.
So that's been our time here at the track today. Nothing really else was happening. I know the pit stop practice was happening, but we had no tickets for that. We're going to leave now. I hope you enjoyed our tour of the museum. You should really come check it out yourself if you can, because it is worth it, I think. So we're not done yet. We've come. This is the car park. We've come across the road and we've seen some cool cars in here, so we decided to come in and have a look. And then I got in trouble immediately, so we won't do that again. This here is sick. Corvette C6, I think. Yeah, C6. Z01 too, man. Oh my god, what a car. There's Toby. This Alpine, we've robbed this Alpine of a car back and forth. An ITT, that's nice ITT. Wow, Lightning McQueen Porsche. I know, yeah. The last time I seen a Lightning McQueen Porsche, it got written off in a race in Belgium. Wow, this is nice. Le Mans Auto Racing. You're going to be sickened. 1 second before you go closer, He's going to be absolutely sickened when he sees the price of that car. 135,000. For a standard GTR, by the way. It's not even an Ismo.
It's not modified.
It's the same year as mine.
It's not Litchfield. 130. You got robbed.
An R6. They're probably fucking another 200 grand. They're nice. I don't mind them. I don't mind them. Another Porsche and an Alpine in there. Is that a Bugatti?
Lamborghini.
Oh, it's a Lamborghini.
That is like crazy.
Wow.
Lamborghini.
It's purple. Huh?
It's weird for it.
It's massive, isn't it?
Compared to GTR, like GTR is like also 4-wheel drive.
Yeah. A Corvette and a Mustang or a Camaro.
Go to America, buy one, that'd be so cheap.
Yeah.
Nice, isn't it? Look, the wheels.
Me and Dylan went to the shop the other day, a C5 drove past.
Really?
You need to go to America.
What, so you're a big Corvette guy, so?
I love Corvettes.
Right too. They're mad cars, I love them. So yeah, I just said we'd come in here, look at this, and there's another cool car. I'm not sure what that is, to be honest. But yeah, we come in here, I said we'd look, I messed something up again. Now we're gonna head home, I think. And see, we'll record again if something else happens. But if nothing else happens, this is the end of the video.